Hey guys, it's Vincent with Vascotoys. On today's episode of Action Vasco, we're going to take a look at an Xavier mansion gate that I made for a customer as a commission. This piece uses a hybrid approach of XPS foam and 3D printed parts to create this diorama, and I'm excited to show it to you.
Vascotoys, action figure dioramas and props.
This is my X-Mansion gate, Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, of course. So this was a commission piece that I got from a client who is someone that has bought several things from me over the years, so very much appreciate that person for this commission and everyone who commissions dioramas. But when this is fully assembled, this diorama measures about 20 inches wide and a little over 9 inches tall. And it features XPS insulation foam, which is what you see on the main structure. So the cinder block areas, these beams are the XPS foam, and then of course 3D printed parts made of PLA that are custom designed by me in Tinkercad. So you have the entire gate and some other pieces that we're going to talk about in a minute. But overall, just wanted to capture the X gate and have it be something that could be a display piece but also could be used in toy photography. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this gate specifically. This was something that was extremely challenging for me. I had never done a functional gate before, and I only have a 180mm by 180mm print bed, and this is much larger than that, so I ended up having to print this in, I think it's 5 different pieces per side, and then glue those pieces together. And so I'm going to show you guys how the gate functions and take one off the hinges and kind of show you how it works. So the first thing is just the functionality of this. So it can swivel to the front and it can swivel to the back, whichever way you'd like it to be, which is what I wanted for the client. And then you can very easily take it out, and you'll notice there's just these these cylinders, kind of pegs, and they just fit right into the hinge, and they have enough space between them to kind of swing open and swing closed. But so if you're looking at each side of the gate, you have these 2 hinge hardware pieces that are glued onto the beam with I think it's Hot Wire Foam Factory styro goo, and then you have, so that's 2 pieces there. Then you have the 2 hinge pieces for the gate, so there's 4, and then this is its own piece, this is its own piece, and this is its own piece. So it's actually 7 pieces on each side, and it's something that I'm really happy that I have now, because I can kind of use what works and, you know, do this in the future for other people who want commissions, or change it up, make like a Wayne Manor gate, any of those kind of things. But it was definitely a learning experience for me for this project. that I'm really happy it ended up coming out, you know, the way that I wanted it to, and have that functional gate, because otherwise I would have had to kind of just print something that was static that would have fit onto the foam but wouldn't have actually opened and closed, and I think it's always better if you're able to actually make it functional. Here's a custom PLA 3D printed part that I designed for this gate. Of course, you know, the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters has to have that sign that we all know and love on the gate, so I did 3D print that, and then it was printed in black PLA, and then I just went over it with gold on the outline and for the lettering to give it, you know, that little bit of pop. Okay, so of course I had to get a full shot with my full X-Men team for this video, so I have Professor X and the whole crew. I am missing a few members, but this is everybody I have, and I think they look really, really cool in front of the gate, and I hope that my client enjoys this, and if he's going to use it for display, I know he's also going to use it for photography, that he gets a ton out of it, because I think, you know, you can have a lot of fun with this kind of thing and even do different team shots, swap people out, and enjoy that. So that's kind of what I wanted to capture here, just all my Marvel Legends X-Men, which are some of my favorite that I have in front of this gate. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Action Vasco, where we took a look at my Xavier Mansion gate that I made as a customer commission. If you guys like this content, please take a minute to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you get notified when we have new content coming out. And also don't forget to follow us on social at vascotoys. Thanks guys, see you in the next episode.